afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I want to welcome everybody here to another fantastic episode of Wholistic Kafe. My name is Mario, and this is my co-host, Jill Eris.
Hi.
Hello.
Long time no see.
Long time no see, and today we're just returning after a long, long hiatus.
Yes, we both had so many things to do.
Yes, but it's good to take a break once in a while because then we come back refreshed with a new outlook.
Are we refreshed? Is this refreshed?
I don't know.
Okay.
I think so. Well,
right.
Today's show, we're going to be talking about 14 foods with the highest pesticide residue, which is such a thrilling...
Yeah, it's the
such
bad,
a happy
it's the
subject.
bad news first.
It's the bad news first, and then we'll give you the good news after.
Yes. The good thing about this is that you can avoid these foods.
Yes, and that's the point of this. The point of this is we can avoid these pesticide residue vegetables and fruits by buying organic.
Yeah.
So that is the...
True that.
That is our weapon.
What, knowledge?
Yes.
Knowledge is our weapon.
Knowledge is our weapon. So we know we could go out and buy organic and avoid these toxic foods. All right. So as far as, give them the definition of what organic is, because everybody always says, oh, what is organic? Does it mean anything?
Okay, so the term organic refers to the way agricultural products are grown and processed.
Okay.
That's a big one. Organic crops must be grown in a safe soil, have no modifications, and must remain separate from conventional products. And farmers are not allowed to use synthetic pesticides, bioengineered genes or GMOs, petroleum-based fertilizers, and sewage sludge-based fertilizers.
So now, for those who are not eating organic, that is what is in your foods, your vegetables, and your fruits.
What, sewage sludge?
Sewage sludge.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not a happy thought.
Yeah.
So that's why we have to fight back the system by buying organic.
Eat before you're tuning in to us. Eat later.
And anything else?
Let's see. Well, you have a pretty picture of apples right here.
Well,
so no.
Well, that's going to be our first fruit. So.
Yes.
But as far as the USDA National Organic Program,
yeah,
they define organic as organic food produced by farmers who emphasize the use of renewable resources and the conservation of soil and water to enhance environmental quality for future generations. So for those who are into being green, that's a good part of that, obviously.
It ain't easy being green.
No, it's not. And organic meat, poultry, eggs, dairy products come from animals that are not given antibiotics or growth hormones.
Right.
Organic food is produced without using conventional pesticides or fertilizers, like you said, made with synthetic ingredients such as sewage sludge, bioengineering, ionizing. Okay. Before a product can be labeled organic, a government-approved certifier inspects the farm which the food is grown to make sure the farmer is following all rules necessary to meet USDA organic standards. Companies that handle or process organic food before it gets to your local supermarket or restaurant must be certified too. So now, for those naysayers on organic that, oh, how do I know it's organic? That's what they got to go through just to get organic certified. Right. So it's not a bunch of hoax that a lot of people believe, oh, how do I know? It's just because it's labeled.
Right. No, it's the
it's a
real
process.
deal. Yeah.
So it's not a joke.
It's a painstaking process.
Yes, and they got to go through a lot of paperwork just to be certified organic.
Right.
All right. So what's our first one to avoid?
Non-organic to avoid are apples.
Apples.
Yes.
And 99% of apples tested were found to have pesticide residue, and they contained 42 pesticide residues, 42 different kinds. And some of those pesticides have negative side effects like disrupting hormones and affecting reproduction.
Hormone regularity is hard.
I know, and you're working on your hormones as well.
I'm working on it right now.
Okay, and our next to avoid is
it's peaches.
And peaches, why? Because they got that fuzzy,
and they got that thin skin.
Thin skin and fuzzy ass.
Yeah.
That's what, and if you're not going to buy organic, you have to peel the skin.
If it really makes a difference.
I mean, you're going to get it off the skin.
Yeah, but
it still grows inside.
Right
it still
just
grows.
Don't eat non-organic peaches.
Yeah, I mean, you might pay a little bit more, but it's worth it.
Yeah, just buy a couple less.
Yeah, exactly. 99% of peaches were tested and found to have at least one pesticide residue, and most of them have been proven to have been harmful on the body.
Okay.
And the sister to peaches,
Nectarines.
nectarines. I love nectarines.
Yeah, it's peaches without the fuzz.
Yes, my sister does not like peaches because of the fuzz. She does not like touching a peach.
Have a nectarine.
And she does eat the nectarines.
Yeah.
But sometimes I could tease her by grabbing a peach and like bringing it up to her, and she starts freaking out.
Rub it against her cheeks.
She'll freak out if I do that. All right, so nectarines, 97% nectarines tested have pesticide residue, and most of them also are harmful and toxic. So it's not like we're finding the pesticides that are using are non-toxic; they're all toxic.
Well, especially they're neurotoxic.
Yeah, exactly. And then after our nectarines, number 4.
One of my favorites,
Yeah.
strawberries.
And strawberries, more reason to buy strawberries organic because these are one of the worst. Each strawberry was found to have at least 13 different pesticides. On the average, they had 54 different pesticides.
Yeah.
So that's pretty bad. You know what? I just heard Dr. Group speak, and he was talking about that women who are pregnant now, in the umbilical cord, they're finding 9,000 chemicals. So the baby's developing with all these chemicals in the body now, and you wonder why we're having infant mortalities like up in the United States instead of down.
Right, and all kinds of neurological
Yeah.
disorders.
Okay, so then after strawberries are
Grapes, red and green, all kinds.
all kinds of grapes. Doesn't matter what. So
Also-
each grape contained at least 15 pesticides residues.
Wow.
Okay.
Not when you're buying non-organic.
At most of these pesticides are known to disrupt hormones also and affect reproduction.
Right.
Okay,
And
then
it affects your thinking. It affects your state of mind.
well,
It
your
affects
mood.
Everything.
Yeah, I mean,
Everything.
if you don't have your hormones in order, your mood is going to be out of whack as well.
And then the next one is celery.
Celery, and I like to eat celery
I
with
do too.
hummus and
It's good.
peanut butter.
Yeah, it has that perfect like.
Yes,
way
the scoop.
It's the perfect scoop. Instead of eating Tostitos scoops.
Yeah,
you can
exactly.
have Celery scoops.
So celery contains an average of 64 pesticides residues, and most of them affect development, reproduction, and hinder growth of hormones. So your hormones are actually not going to be reproducing as well with bad celery.
Okay.
And we all need to be eating spinach.
I eat a lot of spinach.
Now, so do
I
I.
put it in my smoothies.
And I go to Costco, sells spinach, a nice big bundle of spinach,
Organic?
organic, for like $4.
Is it cleaned or no? Not cleaned.
I think it is cleaned, yes. It's $4.
Go
for-
Costco.
So in Costco, for those who don't go shopping there, if you're not a member, become one. You can buy a lot of organic stuff now at Costco. They really expanded their organic division, and I constantly go there and buy my organic stuff now.
Yeah.
So I buy it more in bulk. It doesn't cost me as much
Right.
because I'm trying to watch the bill at home.
I know, same.
All right, so spinach also, this one contains 32 pesticide residue. And these pesticides also affect infertility and hormone imbalances. And now this is one that I really didn't think was going to be,
Yeah, this is surprising.
I didn't think it would be as bad as sweet.
Sweet bell peppers.
Peppers.
Yeah,
And
because they seem thicker.
Yeah,
So
they seem
somehow-
thicker, like they wouldn't affect them as
Yeah.
much, but
But they do.
they do have 15 pesticides.
Okay.
And one of the best vegetables you should be eating,
Cucumbers?
cucumbers.
Yeah, cucumbers are pretty amazing.
Cucumbers are great because they're low in carbs and they're heavy in water.
Yeah, they're delicious too.
You know,
especially in water.
they're great for if you're on a ketogenic diet. Cucumbers are a great key for that. Cucumber has an average of 35 pesticide residues, and that's it. What's our next one?
Cherry tomatoes.
And number 10, cherry tomatoes. Cherry tomato has at least 13 different pesticide residues.
Okay.
All right, so another one to make sure, because they're so tiny, and all tomatoes are really the same.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's the
It
difference?
doesn't matter if it's a cherry, but they're saying this is one of the highest.
Okay,
These are the 14 highest. That doesn't mean that the other ones aren't.
gotcha.
All right, so the next one would be
Snap peas.
snap peas, which are very good. I like
They're a
snap
great
peas.
snack.
Yes, I don't like snacking on what's the name on adames.
Oh,
edamame.
Edamame? Yeah, well, that's totally
because
different.
there's soy.
It's
It's just I don't
this
like.
is totally different.
This is totally snap peas.
Yeah.
Which are also isn't this also an Oriental type?
It is. It's a Chinese vegetable
Yeah.
usually, but you can buy them and just rinse them off and snack on them.
Yeah.
And dip them in hummus or
And
salsa.
these also I never tried them with hummus.
Yes, anything's good with hummus.
These have 13 different pesticide residues.
Ready for potatoes?
Ready for potatoes.
Yes.
All right, now this one really baffles me. Potatoes.
Potatoes.
Yeah, potatoes.
Because why?
Because they're in the ground. And I would think they would have less pesticides being sprayed directly on them. I mean, I understand it's going through the soil, but I don't know.
Well, it's the sludgy.
Oh, it's the sludge stuff. Yeah,
it's all
that's
that
right.
sludge.
All right, so
Sludge is potent stuff.
Yes, and potatoes have been found to have 37 different pesticides.
Oy.
All right, and here's one of the most popular ones used among the health nuts, which is
Kale.
kale. I'm not a fan of kale.
I'm not really either.
I mean, I've used it. I've actually had like a salad that's mixed with kale, so it's
Yeah.
more tolerable in my opinion.
It has a texture.
It has a little bit bitter taste.
But
yeah.
so does like arugula. I love arugula.
Oh, yeah, I
and
love
It's
arugula.
bitter, but it has a better texture to me.
Now, did you see that movie, My Blue Heaven?
No.
You never saw? Yes,
Oh
you did.
wait, a long time ago.
Yeah, you saw that movie. That's with Steve Martin, and Steve Martin was in the. He was in the supermarket walking around. It's while he was in witness protection plan, and then he happened to say, the gentleman said, "Are you interested in anything that's missing in our store?" And he said, "Yes, arugula.
Did you say
It's a
that?
vegetable." Which is like funny because he's trying to be a mobster and he's
And
really
asking
not.
for arugula.
He's asking for arugula. So anyway, arugula is also a great vegetable to eat.
Love arugula.
All right, and that's got to definitely be organic
Yes.
arugula. And the last but not least, number 14,
Lettuce.
lettuce, and that means all kinds of lettuce: romaine, iceberg, red lettuce, red
Bib.
leaf. Which one?
Bib.
Bib.
Boston.
Oh, Boston. Okay, I didn't know it was called bib.
Butter lettuces.
Oh yeah, butter.
It's a lot of beans.
But they have a lot of those. They have hydroponics that you could get, which would have no pesticides at all.
Hydroponics.
Yeah, hydroponic.
We'll have to do a whole show on hydroponics.
Yeah, well, they have vegetables like lettuce that grow in water
Yeah.
with fish, so it's a whole ecosystem.
Wow.
And it works really well. But lettuce is the last one, and that's shown to have 11 pesticide residues. So again, on that note, please go out, buy organic.
Please.
It's not as unaffordable as people are made to think it is. If you just eat less of it, I guess, because you don't need as much as people think to eat on vegetables. You do need some good amount of vegetables, but you don't have to go crazy and spend lots and lots of money on vegetables because
Well, how
they
about
do.
This? Don't buy meat. Buy vegetables.
Yeah.
That's
Stop.
right.
Well,
That's
stop
right.
going out to eat once a week, and you can afford organic.
Yeah, that's probably true.
That's my thing with most people. Say, well, it's how do you afford it? I don't go out to eat to restaurants once a week like most people do, so I avoid that. Save that $150, $200 a week on my to go out to eat for one meal with your family.
Right.
When you can spend that $200 extra on your vegetables and your fruits that you buy. Even the meats that you buy, just buy grass-fed beef and
Right.
Stick to the organic stuff. But go to
Smaller
Costco.
portions of beef.
Yes, smaller
Bigger
portions.
of vegetables.
Yes, of course. But I'm not saying no meat. Meat definitely has
Yeah.
has a plus to the
Depends on
body.
who you are.
Depends on who you are. That's right. All right, but anyway, you could go
On that
save
note.
buying vegetables at Costco. Costco has a large amount of fruits and vegetables that are organic. You could save lots of money. I bought a pack of bananas for $2.
No way.
Organic bananas. And organic's not one of the worst pesticide one.
Bananas, you mean?
Yeah, because they have the thick skin on it.
Right.
Like avocados have a thick skin on it.
Yes, sir.
So anyway, on that note, go out and buy organic food.
Do it.
All right?
You know you want to.
That's right. And on that note, God bless and come join us for another episode.